We're in the ABC 7 Alert Center with breaking news. County Judge Ricardo Samaniego's shutdown order has been stopped for now. The 8th Court of Appeals is directing District Court Judge Bill Moody to grant the temporary injunction requested by some business owners and the state of Texas. As we've reported, a group of restaurateurs and the Attorney General asked the appeals court to put a freeze on the order and decide whether the county judge overstepped his authority in ordering the shutdown. Now, just 24 hours ago, the Court of Appeals granted that request. Now they've issued their final ruling, effectively stopping Samaniego's order. On the larger issue of whether County Judge Samaniego abused his authority by issuing an order that conflicts with the governor's health order, the court says the governor's order prevails. Quote, "Pick whatever type of disaster you might," says the ruling, from toxic chemical releases, earthquakes, oil pipeline leaks to pandemics. And there could be good faith differences of opinion on the proper response. Because there must be a final decision maker, the legislature inserted a tiebreaker and gave it to the governor in that his or her declarations have the force of law, end quote. The county judge can still appeal the decision to the Texas Supreme Court. We've reached out to the county judge, Samaniego, for a response. We have not received one just yet, but as soon as we get one, we'll update you as soon as possible. From fighting COVID fatigue, business owners struggling to understand their legal rights, medical professionals physically and mentally exhausted, to athletic programs doing an about-face as the surge intensifies. There's a lot to get to today, and we have a team coverage to bring you up to date. As we enter the weekend, you probably want to know what you can do. Several businesses were able to take advantage of 8th Court of Appeals ruling late Thursday by opening today, working to pivot from one day to the next and open their doors. Other businesses were on standby even last night, opening just for a few hours. ABC 7's Brianna Chavez joins us live now. And Brianna, one business owner telling you even though she's open for now, this isn't a victory for her.
Yeah, Eric, well, the owner of Foliage Salon and Day Spa right behind me says the confusion over what to do is still very overwhelming for her. She actually told me that she just lost a family member to the virus and understands that there are still hundreds of people being hospitalized tonight. But she says that she is happy to be back at work. And earlier this morning, she was anxiously awaiting the state ruling.
It's been such a yo-yo thing for us, you know. It has been a nightmare. Let's just be honest.
A nightmare from closing, then pivoting to reopen. Owner of Foliage Salon and Day Spa, Laura Rayborn, says the last couple of weeks have been confusing. She says she's been doing curbside pickup of her hair and salon products until Thursday night. Customers have been calling even before the ruling to set up appointments.
To me, I'm grateful. You know, that a lot of the non-essential, especially, you know, with my business, you know, I have a lot of employees here that weren't working. We're grateful to get back. I'm still going to make sure, you know, all guidelines are mandated.
Some businesses opening quicker than others. Justin Kaufman owns 4 bars turned restaurants, including Brass Monkey in West El Paso. He says his employees were all on standby Thursday.
As soon as we got the word, we had everyone everywhere as quickly as we could. So we were open within, I think, 45 minutes.
Despite dine-in closing at 9, Brass Monkey was open until midnight. Kaufman calling the situation a free-for-all after he says local law enforcement were confused when they visited his location on the east side.
Cops said, hey, look, you know, we know the halt was issued. You know, we don't know if you can be open till 9 or till 2, so we're out of here.
To be honest with you, when I left last night, I was crying because there's a lot of people in the hospital, and this is not a victory. But, you know, I don't know. I really didn't know what the best solution is for this, but I'm hoping that we can all get to a solution.
And I did speak to Ryan McNellis earlier this afternoon. He's one of the restaurant owners involved in the lawsuit, and he told me that he was happy with yesterday's ruling, and he was happy to have his employees back at work, and they told him that they were happy to be back at work, and he was expecting the Court of Appeals to rule in their favor, and he got what he was hoping for tonight, Eric. Now reporting live in West El Paso, Brianna Chavez, ABC 7.